So welcome everybody. Um, this is your boy Eldariski, and we are discussing Manchester United live updates. Yeah. As we all know, a lot. It's been a lot with Manchester United in recent days. Manchester United has been um doing a lot. Yes, Manchester United have been doing a lot in recent days, and we want to use this opportunity to say welcome to Elder Football TV. We are going to be discussing a lot of things about Manchester United and what you think about some of Manchester United players going into the season. Yes, we'll be discussing Manchester United transfer updates, and also we'll be talking about Ruben Amorim and his press conference today. You know, in the press conference, he featured Matheus Cunha and other players. We are also going to discuss Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo going into the new season. Manchester United right now is doing a lot to bring in new players into the team. So we start. Yeah, I've not been online for some days now because of life and unforeseen circumstances, but I'm back here. Manchester United is in, yes, for a few players. Manchester United is going in for a few players, and they are looking at getting these players before the end of the season. As we all know, preseason starts soon. Manchester United is out there in England, in the USA, trying to make sure that they get all their players ready for the preseason. You're right. So at this point right now, we are going to be talking about the players Manchester United will be needing in the team. We have Ruben Amorim confirming that Manchester United needs to go out and get a striker. Manchester United deserves to have a striker right now at Manchester United. There are a few of them who are available. Alexandra Isak, Matheus Cunha, Alexandra Isak, and we have Benjamin Sesko, who Manchester United actually is looking up to, and also we have other players, who are open in the transfer market, and we also know that some of our players also are being checked up by other teams. So make sure to see that they can get the signature of some of our players like Rasmus Højlund. We all know that last season was not a good one for Rasmus Højlund, but somehow I am thinking that this season Rasmus Højlund is going to do very well. I believe that in this new season, Rasmus will be able to he'll be able to come out and replicate what he did in the first season when he came to Manchester United. As you know, Rasmus Højlund in the first season at Manchester United did okay. Yes, it might not be a debut season which every striker might want, but Rasmus Højlund did very well in his first season. And in the second season, I can tell you that every player flopped in the second season, not just Rasmus Højlund. There was a lot of things that was going on in that Manchester United team that made everybody flop. So it is not just about Rasmus Højlund, but about all of the team. And getting in a new coach at the time that Ruben Amorim came, it was going to disrupt whatever it is that Manchester United was on and about at that time of the season. It was almost in the middle of the season, and Erik ten Hag had just been sacked, and then Ruben Amorim came through the door because Manchester United didn't want to wait until the end of the season to get Ruben Amorim on board. Now they had to get Ruben Amorim in the middle of the season, and that's disrupted a lot of things. Though at the point we saw Amad Diallo come up. Yes, Amad Diallo was one of those people who actually gained instant impact from Ruben Amorim, but then a lot of players fell off. Players like Joshua Zexi, players like Abdogu, players like even Bruno Fernandes was off at a point. So this season, we are seeing Ruben Amorim doing everything that he can to get the players together. And this is one thing that you have to give a kudos to Ruben Amorim for. If you understand, a lot of Manchester United play, a lot of players are wishing to come to Manchester United. What is it about Manchester United that makes a lot of players looking at Manchester United? This could be the Ruben Amorim effect. Yes, I tell you, it could be the Ruben Amorim effect because right now you can see that Ruben Amorim is creating personal relationship with his players. If you watch most of Ruben Amorim's clips, yes, out there in America, you would see that he is creating personal relationship with these guys, and this is the way to get out the best from them, giving them that confidence personally as a coach. And this is what Ruben Amorim is doing. Ruben Amorim also understands that Manchester United is at a verge, yes, of getting it right. And if we don't move wisely, we are going to get it wrong. And this is the reason why Ruben Amorim has said in the press conference that we have to be careful with signing players. Yes, there are a lot of players who are available in the market, but we have to also understand that a player needs to want to play for the club before the club will make that move for it, because we cannot be cajoling players to come to Manchester United with exorbitant salaries just to make them come play for Manchester United. At this point, Manchester United is going through a rebuild. And if Ruben Amorim has done anything right, it is actually making sure that Manchester United do not look desperate in getting players in. And this has worked out for Ruben so far. And there is something about Ruben that is making players attracted to Manchester United. There is something about him. There is a belief that is around him. Look at the players and what they are saying about Ruben. Almost every one of them is telling you positives. Yes, with this guy, we can be able to lift the trophy. He's different. He does his thing. When you listen to players talk about their coach in such a manner, you understand that this coach is having great impact on these players, and this would soon be translated on the field of play. And this is the reason why I believe that Ruben Amorim is going to do very well with these players. Yes, he's going to do exceptionally well. And I want to also give shout out or kudos to the board members, because somehow Manchester United board is working. Yes, they are working in making sure that they give Ruben Amorim the players that he desires, that he has requested for. We have not been going for plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, or we have focused on getting Premier League proven players who would come into Manchester United and do not need the whole adaptation process or the whole welcoming process. They walk in right into the team and they get it moving, because they have been here, they have been in the Premier League, and they understand what is required to be a Premier League player. So this is some sort of very good thing coming from Ruben Amorim. And so I believe that Ruben is going to steady the ship. I believe that Ruben is going to do wonderfully well. We are going to be watching the preseason and how he's going to be assembling the players. Already we know that Manchester United need a midfielder, and we are looking at the likes of Carlos Baleba, and a midfielder that is press resistant. Yes, the likes of Kante. Yeah, the likes of Kante when he played for Chelsea. Someone who can hold the ball, detect the play, run with the ball, slow down the ball. Just control the game per se. He knows how to wiggle out in tight spaces and difficult times, and that is what Manchester United is in need of right now. Because a lot of time when you play out from the back, your opponent will come to press you. So you need that midfielder who would be able to dispossess your opponent, on a 1-2 turn and move. And that is where Carlos Baleba comes in. He's very good at it. He does it very well. And that is why Manchester United should be looking at a player like Carlos Baleba and to make sure that they bring him into the team. Because I'll tell you something, if we get a striker and we do not get this type of midfielder, Manchester United has stand the risk of being run over by other teams who have agility in the middle of the park. Look at our midfielders, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, players who are over 30 and can hardly make very intelligent runs at this time. yes, they can make tackles. Like a player like Casemiro can put in tackles, but Manchester United need a player that can run with the ball, player that can distribute passes, and a player that can dictate the play. All right. So this is much I can say about Manchester United at this time. And I would like to leave the live now, and I'll see you guys again in my next live session. Thank you. See you guys.